Guys, I'll be real with you. Burning out isn't just from working long hours, it's from living out of alignment with your biology, your mind, and your nervous system. And no one will tell you that. We get sold the idea that burnout comes from too much hustle, too many calls, content, doing too many things in the business. And that definitely plays a key part. But I think the main thing is a lot deeper than that. There's also like a really shitty mindset around it where people have this badge of honor of burning out very often, and they say they work 14 hours a day and they're really proud of it, and they think that like taking just a weekend off every few weeks is going to be the thing that fixes it, and they sleep in for another 12 hours and it's going to magically fix everything. But that doesn't sustain itself and it doesn't work, and I'm sure you've probably tried it and you know it doesn't work. I would say you can think of burnout in a way of like your body stops trusting you, it doesn't like you because you're not listening to it and giving it what it needs. You get nervous system dysregulation, you're stuck in fight and flight mode, you're not allowing yourself to recover, you're not eating enough food, you're in an energy deficit, you're not sleeping enough, you're not recovering enough, your sleep quality isn't good enough, you're not getting morning light, you're not avoiding light in the evening, your circadian rhythm's out of whack. And what does that lead to? It leads to inflammation, brain fog, low energy, mood swings. Everything sucks. Your decision making is bad and you just operate a lot worse and you're very slow. And this is all just a bunch of inflammation in your brain, and you eventually burn out because your body forces you to. And it's kind of like your body forcing yourself to rest and recover because you didn't allow it to rest and recover through your own actions. And the real danger in it is people don't actually detect the early signs of burning out. They often just figure out they're burnt out when the symptoms get really, really bad from what I just described. But often you can find signs and symptoms of like scrolling when you should be working, not able to think clearly, your cravings start increasing, maybe you crave sugar, you crave caffeine, maybe you have a little break but you don't feel rested after. Maybe you don't enjoy doing things that you once found enjoyable, like hanging out with your friends or hanging out with your girlfriend, or doing some activities that you once found enjoyable, you no longer have any interest in it or any desire. You might also be more irritable and more emotional, and doing the hard tasks feel almost impossible, and you find yourself just kind of wasting time doing shallow tasks, things that don't really move your business forward or produce any significant return. Guys, what actually fixes this is often the boring basic things that you look over and you might look past and say, no, I want to do this shiny object, I want to do that fancy biohacking tool. But it really just comes down to your meal timings, making sure your blood sugars are stable, you're not eating too much carbs early in the morning, or if you do have carbs, you balance it out with protein, maybe a bit of fiber, to release that energy slower and keep your blood sugars stable. Eating enough calories throughout the day, something I suffered with a lot, just going through a bunch of stress, trying to scale my business, not eating enough calories. And what do you think happens when you don't eat enough calories throughout the day? Your body freaks out, cortisol, adrenaline goes high, you burn out your adrenals, you feel like shit, you burn out, and the cycle goes on. And then sleep. Obviously, if you're not sleeping enough and if you're not getting consistent high quality sleep, then that is going to indicate poor recovery. And sleep is the foundation of health. Health is the foundation for life. Your life will suck if you don't sleep properly. So how do we get good sleep? Well, you want to be consistent with your sleep and wake up times. You want to be ensuring that you're getting good quality sleep through avoiding blue light in the evening, making sure you're not eating too late in the evening, avoiding stress in the evening. Very nuanced. There is a lot of things to it that I won't get into in this video. Only getting in bed when it's time to sleep, not mixing your environment with work and pleasure and whatever other things you might do in your bed, eating. So yeah, making sure you're getting good sleep. The other thing is managing your stress. Whether you have to add more time to walk in nature or meditate or journal, these things taking time away from your business will make your business better, because instead of you focusing right now, what can I do in the business, you're taking time away to replenish your energy, make your focus better, your mood better, your decision making will be better. You're taking time away from it as a small investment, and then you're coming back way more charged and way more recovered, right? And guys, I'm not going to go too much more into detail. Move enough, eat enough, make sure you're hydrated, make sure your blood work is on point, your hormones aren't fucked up, you're avoiding poison, you're eating enough calories, you're walking, you're seeing your loved ones, you're calling people, you're hanging out with people, you're enjoying your life a little bit, and that will reflect in your business. Unless you want to just keep going against your biology and keep burning out, make your body force you to have breaks and just have a shitty existence. Because guys, remember, like, all of life really is a journey. If your journey sucks and you're going against your biology, which is how we're hardwired, and the whole journey sucks because you want to make money, you want to scale your business, then you can do that. But if you want to actually be healthy and more fulfilled while still making good progress in your business, then in a sustainable way that actually makes sense, then keep watching these videos. And if you want more free value, follow me on Instagram and join my Telegram where I post daily value. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If not, dislike it, I don't really care. Bye. Have a good one. See ya. Bye.